well, show it. Say, girl, you've got it. Act like you know it. Girl, you've got it. And you might as well show it. Girl, you've got it. Act like you know it. Girl, you've got it. And you might as well show it. Girl, you've got it. Act like you know it. Girl, you've got it. And you might as well show it. Girl, you've got it. Don't be shy. Girl, you've got it. Let's have a good time. Girl, you've got it. Girl, don't be ashamed. Girl, you've got it. Go ahead, do your thing. Hey there, baby. I see you looking good tonight. With your high heels on and your dress fit tight. Ooh, you smell so good and you look so nice. I wanna get next to you, babe, if only for just one night. Girl, I've been trying so hard, trying to find the words to explain the way you move your body, baby, and make it hard to maintain. Ooh, I got to tell you, baby, the way that I feel, I can't sugarcoat it, baby. I gotta tell you like it is. Act like you know it. Girl, you've got it. And you might as well show it. Girl, you've got it. Act like you know it. Girl, you've got it. And you might as well show it. Girl, you've got it. Don't be shy. Girl, you've got it. Let's have a good time. Girl, you've got it. Girl, don't be ashamed. Girl, you've got it. Go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead, do your thing. Say you're looking real good tonight. I just really wanna know your name. Go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead, do your thing. Say you're looking real good tonight. I just really wanna know your name. Girl, you've got it. Act like you know it. Girl, you've got it. And you might as well show it. Girl, you've got it. Act like you know it. Girl, you've got it. And you might as well show it. Girl, you've got it. Don't be shy. Girl, you've got it. Let's have a good time. Girl, you've got it. Girl, don't be ashamed. Girl, you've got it. Go ahead, do your thing. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I can't judge nobody. Oh no, 'cause I'm only human too. That's why I'm at my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, yeah. I can't judge nobody, 'cause I'm only human too. That's why I'm at my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes. Listen, I went down to the club just to have a good time. Ain't really had nothing, nobody on my mind. I just wanna relax, yes sir. I wanna do my thing. Ooh, but here comes somebody swerving in my lane. Yeah, coming out your mouth about somebody else. When you know damn well you ain't doing too good yourself. Yes, always talking down on other people. You ain't no better than nobody. We all equal. I can't judge nobody. Oh no, cause I'm only human too. Oh yeah, that's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, yeah, I can't judge nobody. Cause I'm only human too. That's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yeah. Cause if they talk about you, they'll talk about me. Oh, maybe not to my face, y'all, but probably soon as I leave. Yeah, what's in your heart? One day it gotta come out. But I bet not hear my name come out your mouth. Yeah, Lord knows I'm humble, but I'm far from stupid. I was raised in the ghetto, don't make me prove it. Yeah, better let the song, let this be your lesson. To mind your business and count your blessing. Yes, cause I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody, I just wanna party.
Salute, salute, salute. What's going on, people? What's going on? I'm just here to tell you it's a lot of traffic out there. It's a lot of traffic in the streets. It's a lot of traffic in the street. So it's up to you to use caution and look both ways before crossing. Salute, salute, salute. Who we have back here? Miss Uwe.
I'm right here.
Who's that? That's you, Joel.
You know, you got an echo going on right now.
Let me move to another room, see if that helps.
It's not you,
Hello?
it's her.
Oh, okay.
Hello, hello.
Can you hear
Hello.
me?
I can hear you.
Salute, 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 salute. What's going on? What's going on? I think somebody on mute. I can hear you just fine. Miss Uwe, you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Drea, you there? I guess you got to fix her mic. What's going on? What's going on? We're going to talk about some wordplay today. We're going to do some reaction. Let's see who this is. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Which one of them? Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to use my laptop and it was giving me feedback and echoes and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know. That's
Mm-hmm.
for sure. My phone be tripping though.
You do. I heard that. What's
Salute
going
though.
on? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, we're gonna talk about this energy shift going on and all this wordplay. I got a couple of clips that I'm gonna show, and I want us to react to them. There's so much, so much. It's so big. Let's raise the vibration
Vibrate so
first of
high
all.
that anybody
Let's
with
raise the
evil
vibration
intent
up in the
can't
portal.
even be in your space. Vibrate so high that you hear the collective consciousness. Vibrate so high that you walk a path that many are scared to travel. Vibrate so high that standing in your presence raises another person's frequency. Vibrate so high that you become who you have in your mind's eye. Vibrate so high that you walk with your higher self in your ancestors. Vibrate so high that you heal yourself.
Let's go.
So y'all just gonna slowly untell the lies y'all been telling for years without actually telling us. You just gonna slowly try to unravel and slide up out of them lies that y'all told us. Y'all dead serious? So y'all gonna get rid of the Native Americans and keep us? But I thought we came from across the seas on the boats, on the Amistad, on the Jesus. I thought we came from Africa. I thought our people sold us out, and y'all brought us over here on boats. Y'all got books and all type of books, and it's all type of museums of slaves with chains. I thought y'all brought with who did y'all bring over? Why are y'all kicking the Native? I thought Native meant that they was. I'm in my trip. All right.
Well, Trump doing this thing right about now. Do we got something to worry about?
Do we? I mean,
Do we got something to worry about? I just stress, make sure you have your ID anytime you leave your home, because we don't know who's the threat, who's the one gonna be targeted. We have no idea who's the target. We have no idea. Of course, we know we're the Native Americans. We know it's us. But we have to accept it and walk like it and walk in it and use our power to come together and start manifesting things, because this is a shift that's going on. They made their movie, Leave the World Behind, for a reason. Wake up. Let's go. Time to wake up.
so what do you
They
think the
put
purpose is of this? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying you're saying that they're just taking anybody and everybody, but are they? I mean, what are they? Who are they? Who are they taking? Like, what is the situation?
Well, it's been said that they're taking the illegals and sending them back to where they came from. The immigrants.
Okay.
But they're not
So what,
saying illegal immigrants, they're just saying immigrants. It's all about wordplay. It's all
right?
about
But
wordplay.
have you seen what these immigrants look like? Do they look like they're Mexican? Do they look like they're
But they
black?
have all shades. All shades. They even talk about the Haitians. They all shades.
You know what kills me though? You say it's all shades, but you don't see any Caucasians. And the crazy part about it is a Caucasian could be easily in here in this country illegally, and they would never be questioned. Why is that? They would never think twice to say, "Do you have your papers?" Are you here
So you
legally?
have
Why is that a thing? Why is it got to be people of color that get questioned, but nobody else gets questioned unless you have color? Make that make sense.
make that make sense. Make that make sense. Listen to this wordplay. Listen to the wording.
Trump was on Fox News when they were talking about California again. And y'all just gotta listen to what this man said. And then think about it.
Disaster like, I don't know if we've ever seen anything like it, frankly. They say the biggest in the history of California. I think, has anything bigger than that happened in the whole country ever? It looks like, I don't want to say what it looks like, but you know what I'm going to say. It looks like something hit it.
Now, from y'all just listening to that short clip, what did you take away from it? What is Donald Trump really trying to say right here? We all have our theories. But the thing is, he really knows what it is. That's why he just didn't say what it was.
Y'all, y'all
Like
still there?
somebody hit it. Like somebody hit it.
Who's somebody?
Who's somebody? Why
Wasn't
would
me.
the president use that terminology?
Don't know.
It's all the wordplay. It's all about the wordplay.
Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. Because there's nothing else that we can do besides wait and find out. Yeah, absolutely be cautious, but we've always had to be cautious as a people. Always. It's nothing new for us.
And one of the first things he said he was going to do was to tell us about the drones whenever he got in office. Have you said anything about the drones or what they're for, where they're from, as of yet?
No, he's
As
too
of
No.
busy.
yet.
Isn't he too busy releasing information on JFK assassination?
Oh, and MLK,
Yep.
corruption. Whoa. Have they
The
had a chance
crazy,
to really deep dive in that yet? But whoa.
the
That's
crazy
a
part about
serious
it
rabbit
is
hole, y'all. That's a
crazy part
serious
about
rabbit hole
it
about to go down.
is that everybody's waiting for this man to make miracles, and truly, he's only truly been in office for 5 days. 5 days.
5 days.
Give him.
200
He's got
executive orders.
5 days. Okay, but at the same time, everybody knew that's what he was going to do. He knew the
Mhm.
second he got reelected, all bets are off. Everybody knew that. So
Mhm.
at the end of the day, those that voted, again, like if you voted for the previous president, dictatorship, whatever, you get what you asked for. Now, the people that don't vote and just go with the flow, we have to sit back and see what the wall gonna look like. But at the end of the day,
And then
he's been in there 5 days. 5 days.
as he as he leave, as the other one leave, look at all them people he pardoned before he left. His
Free
whole
pardon.
family.
Free pardon. How do you free pardon
Anthony
somebody?
Fauci. How can you pre-pardon somebody? Make it
Just in
make
case they
sense,
do something
people.
wrong. Just in case they do something wrong.
No, in case they get caught, in case it comes back to haunt them. Oh, he can't go to jail. I
Hmm.
free pardon him for that. Don't they have to
Make
Well,
that
state
make
what they're
sense.
pardoned? Don't they have to state what they're giving them the pardon for?
you would think, because if not, if they don't, then that's basically diplomatic immunity. And why would they have that?
They shouldn't need it, right? I mean, they're so honest
Right.
and all that.
Huh. But didn't he overturn those anyway?
I have no idea.
You know, we haven't really heard much about Fauci lately, but what's going on now that he's getting pre-pardons? How is that a thing? How is that a thing, people? They putting it right in our face. They putting it right in our face, but we so distracted we don't see what's happening.
I think he's already in Gitmo. They just haven't let it out yet, so they have to say pre-pardon.
Let's say allegedly. Hey, you getting some
Yeah, because
allegedly.
truth be told, you haven't heard or seen from him in over 4 years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's been well over 4 years. It was just before Trump left office the last time he was out of the picture. I mean, he was in the picture at first, but then he was just there. You heard nothing. You don't hear anything about Bill Gates either. Why is that?
Don't hear nothing about Bill Gates either. They on vacation. They vacationing.
Crazy part about that is during the inauguration, he had his tech billionaire group right there, but Bill Gates wasn't there. I mean, it was where the billionaires sat. Why wasn't Bill Gates there?
Mm.
Where is Bill Gates? It's like saying, "Where's Waldo? Where's Bill Gates?"
Maybe he
Anybody
was
know?
with, maybe he was with Michelle. She didn't go either.
I mean, Michael Michelle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
They about to get a divorce, right? Allegedly. They about to
Maybe
get a
they're sharing
divorce,
a
right?
room with no. That's what I hear allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Well, she getting ready to date because her and Barack getting a divorce, allegedly. It's a lot of moving parts going on, y'all.
Are they saying that it's Jennifer Aniston that is his little side chick?
Yes,
That's
yes,
what I,
yes,
man, oh man, oh man.
yes.
And the thing is, where's she been? She ain't been out in the public either. Like she ain't nobody heard about no Jennifer Aniston in I don't know how long. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
The last I seen of her, she was like a prune, all shriveled up. Like she ain't got no more life in her.
Well, that happens when you don't get your medicine.
Yeah. I've been reading up a little about this medicine that they allegedly was indulging in, called adrenochrome, and it's amazing when you find out what they really consist of and what it really is.
Well, when you mix it, when you get a nice cocktail when you mix Ozempic with adrenochrome, think about it.
When you mix what?
Ozempic and adrenochrome. Or
Ozempic and
Wegovy or
adrenochrome.
whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. See, now the adrenochrome just makes you young and youthful, but the Wegovy and the Ozempic, that makes you thin. So now you're gonna walk around and be thin, young, and crazy, and look crazy, and then go to the plastic surgeon that makes you look like the dude from Saw. I'll go up there looking like that. I don't think so. That's
Time
crazy.
you said that, I had a few images that popped in my eyes. Time you said
Crazy
that.
work. Crazy work. That's crazy work. Yeah, there's. I mean, I think that in his in Trump's speech, there was a lot that was said, and I think that at some point you should we should play it and break it down on a live sometime because there was a lot that was said. You have to definitely read between the lines, and you have to basically be aware of the true agenda. And it's not to. I don't feel that the true agenda is to turn us into a dictatorship and Handmaid's Tale type thing. I think what it is that like he said, we want to be sovereign. Now, going back to the republic isn't necessarily good either, because when the republic was done, it made us a republic after we left under the control of Britain. But we also had a lot of issues, which is what we were sold. That's when we became the corporation. So you're not truly sovereign. You're not truly free. You know what I mean? That's not the facts. Like that guy said about the Statue of Liberty. Liberty is something you have to ask permission for. If you don't have the liberty to do so, the permission to do so, then you can't do it. So that was the symbolism within that as well. So, and that was a gift from France, once we did that. So with that being said, We don't want to actually go back to the republic. We want to go back to our being sovereign.
Yeah. And he did mention that in the inauguration speech. You just got to you had to pay attention to, go back and play it back and pay attention to whenever he got there to that podium and start speaking, pay all of his words attention. Pay attention to the words that he used.
Because there are such things.
He's real slick with it.
I guess the words sovereign citizen is kind of like an oxymoron, because if you're sovereign, you're not a citizen. You are a native,
right.
or a resident, or a resident of, or resident of. Like
citizen.
Right, because citizenship means that you are ruled under the corporation. Like, you have to follow the rules of the corporation because you have signed that contract to say, I am part of this corporation because I declare myself a citizen. Once you're a citizen, all bets are off. You know, I mean, if us Native Americans, Native saying that we are here in native land, we are actual Americans, decided that we wanted to be sovereign, no longer be part of the corporation, which will abolish the taxes, which will abolish the voting, which will abolish everything that the government has to deal with, would we be considered illegals too?
Exactly.
Where would they send us? I mean, where would they send us? I mean, because that's where most Americans are heading towards, is a sovereignty. But in the same sense, he's speaking of being sovereign. You know, he's speaking of us doing things for ourselves. You know, not having being under the rule of the control of any dictatorship.
Right. But they're not gonna give it to us. We got to take it. We got to realize who we are and step out in it. Mm-hmm. What he doing? He just dismantling it right in front of everybody. And I think upper class, they want to impeach him. They want to get rid of him because it's gonna hurt them. What he's doing is gonna hurt them more. It's gonna hurt all of us, but they're gonna hurt them more than they're gonna hurt us. This is called dismantle going on in front of your face. Everything is coming down.
But the crazy part about it is we're transforming into the 3 dimension, or the 5th dimension. Like, we're not going to be 3D anymore. But some people are still stuck in that timeline to where, for them, it's going to be something crazy. But for other people that have moved on and I could actually see what's really going on, I think life will be a lot different for that group of people. Like, it'll be like a whole living Mandela effect. I experience that now, actually. I'm like, whoa. You talk to some people and it's like, where have you been for the last 10 years, 8 years, 4 years? And where have you been? What are you talking about? How do you not know that? And they still are in disbelief. People are still in disbelief. And I just feel like they're going to remain in that universe. They're going to remain in that dimension and in that way of thinking. And they will only use that small portion of their brain forever. But there are others that, choose to find out how to use all of it and do phenomenal things, do things that people in 3rd dimension would say is extraordinary or something out of this world. Exactly.
We're going through a shift, and whether people want to recognize it or not, it is happening. It's up to us if we're going to be left behind or we're going to leave the world behind.
The crazy part about it is I don't think the people that are going to be left behind are even going to realize they've been left behind. That's the kicker. Because in order for them to realize that they've been left behind, they're going to have some kind of knowledge that something has changed. And with their mindset, they don't have that capacity to think that things are changing and this is a real thing going on right now. They don't have that capacity. So I don't think they'll even realize that they have been left behind. They'll just be stuck, living the same life they've been living and dealing with the same stuff they've been dealing with and doing the same things that they've been doing. Like, I don't even think they'll realize it.
Not till somebody says, "Where's Jeffrey? Did he move?"
If they even remember who Jeffrey is.
Right.
Exactly right.
And Jeffrey could be a figment of the imagination. He could just be background, So I don't know.
Well, do you think the Orange Man is still who they told us he was, or they just put an image in front of us?
What do you mean by that? Who they
Huh.
told us he was?
Technology is something serious. Technology is something serious. I
Oh,
mean, from the things I've read, the one who just left out of the White House, being gone, he been 6 feet under, but they gave us an image. In other words, is they still doing that same thing? Are they just giving us an image?
you know what's crazy though? That's what bothers me the most about everybody being so gung ho and happy about AI. Because you think you've been bamboozled already.
The
Wait until
great
they start doing
deception.
bamboozle you with people, like what they've already done. I mean, they do the cloning. We know this allegedly. Now they're going to have AI, so you don't even know what's real, what's fake. They're literally turning our real lives, what our matrix, whatever matrix we believe in, into like a virtual reality, like an Oculus type world, because everything's AI. You really don't know what's real and what's fake. You really don't know. You don't know. You see an image on TV and be like, oh yeah, so and so said that. So and so didn't say that. That was AI. They copied their voice, they cloned their image, and now you believe that that's who that was and that's what they said. What? I can't get down with it. I don't think that that's a good thing. I really don't think that that form of technology is a good idea. That's a really really bad idea because a lot of people can be framed for things that they didn't do. Um, it could just be. I mean, think about it. You
You hear
could
me?
look like somebody, send an image in that looks like somebody. Okay, nowadays they want you to scan your ID, scan your face. You do all that, you could open a bank account, you could buy a house in somebody else's name, and it's not even them, it's you. Verify things over the phone with their voice. Like, come on, like I don't think that that's safe. That's not safe and secure. They want to worry about TikTok being a threat to national security. AIs are a threat, huge threat, huge, huge. Some hacker could create an AI of Putin declaring war on the United States and saying, okay, I'm going to send this, that, and third, create an AI image of this happening and troops leaving. And guess what? Somebody may believe that, and all hell gonna break loose. Like that to me. It's not okay. I don't think it's a good situation. There's a lot of negative stuff I feel about that AI thing. I don't. It's bad enough you see images through the television, you don't know if it's real or fake as it is. But now somebody can walk up to you and it's not even a real person. It's just their image and their voice in a robot. It's too much. I don't like it personally. What do you think?
I have to agree. I mean, some people want to live forever. That's one way to do it.
I mean, good for them, but I mean, but they're that's the thing. They're not. What they don't understand is they're really not living forever.
Right.
Because if you have no soul or no spirit, then you're really not alive. You're really not. You're not. Your energy isn't there. So you're not. You're just a shell. So it's really. I mean, how could somebody want to live forever? Which truly, if you have energy, you actually do live forever. Now, whether you
You just
are able to
transform,
host another, whether you're able
transition.
to host another body to enjoy the fact of being a solid form rather than energy, okay. But because you're energy and you do really truly live forever. You really do. But it just depends on what form that you want to live forever in, which is impossible because that's not how it works.
Exactly.
It's like
I
they
keep
say,
thinking
everybody
about
that
that
birth
dog.
into this world leaves this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, so everybody's got a timeline. So I mean, whatever, even if it's a dog, a fish, a cat, a bird, everything has a timeline. Nothing lasts forever. So except for the energy. The energy does, but the image and the figure and all that does not last forever. Absolutely not.
You sure don't.
So anybody that says I want to live forever, okay, well you don't realize you already are. This is probably your 150th body that you've been in. You just don't remember any of it. But yeah, you were that toad that was sitting next to the creek. That owl in the tree. I mean, I don't know. People look at things in such the surface of things, and not too many people dig deep and really think and analyze like the true meanings. It's just like surface information and go with it. Like nobody asks questions anymore. They don't ask why. And there's very few people that ask why and really want to get to the nitty gritty, and those are the people that we want to talk to.
The people that ask why are the ones that keep going to jail or getting killed.
Right, because they're asking why.
Right. And the ones out here so distracted, they ain't trying to pay no attention to it. To it sure enough smack them in their face. But they waving it right in their face. Hey, look over here. But you're so busy just distracted over here that you ain't paying attention to what's going on over here. And there's so much going on that's going to affect your life. So much. Now, I said earlier today, better. It's that narrow path. Go ahead and stay over there with the crowd if you want to. And get left behind on what's really going on.
Oh. My thing is, if people start to say, everybody's starting to wake up and see certain things and ask questions about certain things that they probably tried to debunk a long time ago. However, people have to realize that whatever energy you put out, you receive. Whatever energy you receive, you put out. So if you receive a bunch of negative energy, what'd you say?
Exactly.
Oh, so if you receive a bunch of negative energy and you're consuming negative things like all the scratching and the arguing and the talking people down and just being just nasty and vile, that's the kind of energy that you are going to put out to everyone else. So if you take in positive energy and positive environments and positive things, you will release positive things as well.
And they can't handle that. Because you got that shield.
Well, people need to understand that when bad things happen to them, they happen for a reason. Think about what you have done and things you've been involved in and the path you chose to take and weigh the positives and negatives in that. And like I said, anything that you do, everything that you do has an equal and just reaction. So if you want to have positive things happen in your life, you need to put positive energy out there so you can receive positive energy and vice versa. Not to say that because some negative energy is essential. Like you have to have some negative energy. You can't be all positive because that's just not.
There's positive and negative in everything.
In everything.
Just like a battery. Like a battery.
A battery, any kind of electrical charge, there's a positive and there's a negative. There's a ground. There's all that. So with anything to work, you have to have positive and negative and be grounded. So once you've learned, what's that?
And you got to balance it.
Yeah, but sometimes people get off balance, which is why some people have days where they're just feeling foul, just feeling negative, just negative. Some days you're really, really happy. People call that bipolar, but is it? It's just your energy. It's your energy. It's not being bipolar because nobody's always at an even keel all the time unless they're on meds that keep them that way. But nobody is ever just even. No, because your energy doesn't work that way.
That's right.
But they want to throw somebody some medication, get them all drugged up and call it something. Call it, oh, you're bipolar. You have bipolar disorder. No, I have energy, you fool. What are you talking about? If I want to be mad, I'll be mad. If I want to be super mad, I'll be super mad. But if I want to be really, really happy, why can't I be really, really happy? My energy is high. And instead of medicating these people, they may just take the high energy and help them direct it towards something very positive with all that extra energy. And maybe then they wouldn't have so many episodes of the negativity if they were able to channel their positive energy, push it out there, and receive more back. But when you're being drugged and you're told you have a disorder, you can't work with your energy. That's your energy. That's just how I
Exactly.
feel. I mean, people are positive and negative. Everything's positive and negative, and even the most high is positive and negative. You know what I mean? It has to be in order for anything to work. That's what it is. So, but the thing is, I choose to be on the more positive side. So I choose to not listen to the scratching, not do all that. Sometimes it's entertaining, sometimes it's fun, but there's other times it just really makes my ears ring, like listening to like thrash metal music. It just kind of like it just I can't. I just can't. So I mean, I try to listen to more positive things and be a more positive person. They say good karma, bad karma. It's more energy. It's more talk of energy, just in a different dialect.
Exactly. Exactly right.
You know? I
And
don't know.
if you want to manifest positivity, you got to choose to be around it and surround yourself around it and people around it. But if all you're going to do is surround yourself around negativity, of course it's going to latch on to you. It's going to latch on to you.
And it may not catch you the first wave, but it'll definitely catch you at some point. It'll definitely catch you at some point. I just wish that there's people out there that have huge following, huge big platforms, and they choose to just indulge in some of the craziest stuff. Even the ones that like are out to solve a case or out to get to the bottom of something. Eventually, you end up bickering and fighting and carrying on with people that are trying to help or have somewhat knowledge of the case or whatever's going on, and it turns into something nasty. Like it takes away from the situation at hand. And that's the sad part. Like you can get on a talk
Prime
about what's that?
prime example. That situation with that little girl, the little 13-year-old girl.
Nazaya.
I just can't. I just can't deep dive in it because the depression of it. It just, but just a little bit that I hear, it's been certain people take it to another level instead of focusing on what's at hand. They turn it into their own set of content to make it something else outside of what it really is.
Yeah. If you think about it, think about how it shifted from Ellie Carter to Nazaya.
Mhm.
And think about their stories. I mean, it's such a it tells you about this world. You know what I mean? It tells you about what's really going on, and that people really need to stop and just get it together. Use your powers for good, not evil. And those that have huge platforms and big followings can use their powers for good, not evil. But they choose to use their powers for evil because it gets them numbers and it gets them bigger checks. But what is all that really? That you're getting paid off of negativity or breaking somebody down or tearing somebody down or doxing them and talking about their family and just being a complete asshole. But that makes you happy that you got a check because of that. It makes you happy that people like, share, and subscribe to your channel because you are that kind of a person. That's horrible. That's the root of evil. Like that's horrible. You're proud that you've made money that way, not getting out again, not getting out a positive message and saying, "Hey, let's get together and do this," or "Let's talk about this. Let's see how we can make this change," and have an open mind. But instead, it's just negativity, and you gloat about making money off of that. That makes me sick. It makes me sick. You might as well be just like them SA offenders and all that other stuff, because you're basically just as disgusting. Because you are capitalizing off of somebody else's hurt, somebody else's embarrassment. All for what? Content and a check? That's crazy. When there's so much other real stuff going on that you should really be talking about and
That's going to
discussing. Like
enlighten you. That's going
all
to
them voices.
enlighten you.
Yeah, all them voices and all them ears, man, listen. We can make big change that way, but for some reason, they'll talk about it behind closed doors. When they're not online, they'll talk about it amongst their friends and family. They get online where they can reach the most people. That's the last thing they talk about. And if they talk about it, it's for a
Hmm.
quick minute, and then they move on to the same
Hmm.
old bullshit.
Yep.
Wow. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting to me. I
You
can't.
sum that right on up.
Because that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And it's disgusting. How can you be happy that you are making that kind of money off of hurting somebody else, but when it's your turn, it's not fun. It's no fun when the rabbits got the gun. You know, but that other person's happier than hell that they made a whole lot of money. They got super chats, they got cash apps, they got all kinds of stuff off of your demise. Yeah. People are able to sleep at night knowing that that's how they've made their money. Some people don't even have jobs. They take one case and turn it and act like they really give a damn about it, and then they turn it into a scratching match or a doxing situation to where all people involved, you know, this person did this and that person did this and this person connected to this person and blah blah blah. It's just an ongoing cycle of bullshit, no matter what and who. It starts out really good, like okay, we're getting somewhere here, and then it just turns into just YouTube, like, you know, and it's sad. It's a really good way to get messages out and to communicate with people, but it's used for evil, not good, and that's sad to me.
Indeed, it is.
I mean,
Indeed, it
create
is.
things for clickbait. You think, oh yeah, this is the topic I want to talk about. It's clickbait. There ain't nothing going on over there. Just clickbait. Why? Oh, so I could get a view. Why? So I can make some money. Like that's crazy. Like that's it's just so deceiving, and we already have enough deceit in our world by the people that control us. But here we are amongst ourselves doing the same thing to each other, and you wonder why we're in the situation we're in. I don't. We don't give a damn about other people enough to stop the bullshit and get it together. It's all about self, and it's all about the come up, and it's all about things that don't even matter. Money doesn't matter. That money it's not going to mean a damn thing when shit hits the fan. It's not going to mean a damn thing. Your character will. Your character absolutely will. Your integrity will. Your loyalty will. But that money ain't going to mean nothing. So that's why, you know, when you say you're going to do something, do it. Stand on 10 and do it. Don't just talk outside your neck and gas somebody up and not do it. You know, when it's time to get to it. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I feel. People just need to get it together and stop being crazy. That's the only way things are going to change.
Let's check out this reaction. Let's react to this right here.
Restored Republic via a GCR update for Thursday, January 23rd, 2025, compiled by Judy Byington. On Wednesday, January 22nd, President Trump declared a state of emergency at the border, an energy crisis in the U.S. He will restore energy independence. The U.S. will go to Mars. The golden age has begun. The silent majority is no more. We will not be silenced. Raise your voice. This weekend, we fiesta President Donald Trump. Judy note, by 1871, that had all changed. On February 21st, 1871, the 41st Congress passed an act to provide a government for the District of Columbia, or Act of 1871, Section 34, Session 3, Chapters 61 and 62. With no constitutional authority to do so, this Congress had formed the United States Corporation, U.S. Inc., and passed the Act of 1871, an amended version of the original 1788 Organic Constitution, which ruled such was in the possession of the King of England. In other words, U.S. Inc. paid taxes to the King of England. The privately owned by bankers and the King of England U.S. Inc. Corporation was the Supreme Court confirmed federal zoned District of Columbia, known as Washington, D.C. This U.S. Inc. had been created as a separate form of government for the District of Columbia, which was a 10-mile square parcel of land. Such was designated to be written in all capital letters as the United States and the Constitution of the United States. Legally, the United States that formed in 1871 only had control over the District of Columbia and territories it purchased, Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Virgin Islands. The United States U.S. Corporation, originally called the District of Columbia or Washington, D.C., did not affect or have control over the 50 sovereign states that were protected from the federal government, according to the U.S. Constitution for the United States adopted in 1788.
Let that soak in. Let that sink in. The corporation has been dissolved, people. Let's go.
Get ready for 10 days of communication darkness. The power to the entire world will switch off briefly to install our new Starlink satellite internet. Shutdowns will occur, but only in certain areas. Banks will close, ATMs and credit cards will stop working. Have at least a month's supply of food, water, cash, medicine, and essential items on hand for yourself, your family, and to share with others in case of an emergency. If you're unprepared, don't worry. The military will supply what you need. Nonstop education will be broadcast, teaching everyone about the true principles of freedom and justice. Fight to save our Constitution. Sign your own petition to the Supreme Court. Lloyd Brunson. Help save torture Caitlin and let her go home. Give, send, go. Give a little, help a lot. Family in desperate need of help. Give, send, go.
He done gave a lot of people in North Carolina a place to stay. Let's go.
Situation update. Restored Republic via a GCR, U.S. military news. Wednesday, January 22nd. Situation update. Was Trump's inauguration a sting operation with mass arrests? Before its news. Wednesday, January 22nd. Situation update. Judy Byington. Trump has taken command of a nation under siege and declared the world was under military occupation. AMG News.
They're telling us that without even telling us. It's all about wordplay. This is before it's news by Judy Byington. You can look her up. A lot of different articles on that site. It's a lot of different places you can research besides watching the mainstream media, because they're not going to tell you the truth about what's really going on.
That's what kind of bothers me, is because everybody wants to scream the Constitution, the Constitution, the Constitution. This Constitution that we're so up in arms about not being able to practice some of the amendments within it. The thing is, that Constitution was a new Constitution written from the old one. What's the old one? What does the old one consist of? When we were sovereign, because our Constitution now still dictates a lot of things. It's still a dictatorship. It still says you can do this, you can't do this, you must do this, and you shouldn't do that. What are you talking about? Why are you in control of my life? Why are you telling me what I have to do because I'm here, because I walk on these grounds and I reside here? Why is that? That's not how it's supposed to be. You shouldn't be under control because you reside somewhere.
Exactly.
I mean, people say, "Oh, you just want people to run wild like Like feral animals. Well, we have feral animals that were raised in a domestic household, and people run around like feral animals. What are you talking about? So make it make sense. Like you live here, you reside here. This is what you call home. But because it's what you call home, you have these laws, these rules, and these restrictions. And if you go past them, there are severe consequences at times.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay, let's react.
So listen up, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all another warning. The Washington Post just reported that Donald J. Trump shut down the Civil Rights Justice Department. Yes, the Civil Rights Justice Department. So these are the guys who looks over the police officers. If some wrongdoing that happened or whatever the case may be. So this is part of the police getting immunity. Okay? So I'm trying to tell you guys, stay out of the way. See, listen, you got kids that's out here doing crazy stuff in the streets or doing anything that allows them to have contact with the police. It's gonna get real ugly for them. All right, look, it's gonna get real ugly for them. So I'm advising y'all to make sure y'all get a hold of your family and keep them out of the streets, okay? Because there's no more civil rights department, okay? Donald Trump closed it down. The Washington Post just reported. So that's my warning to you guys. Listen to me.
Okay, I have a good reaction to that. The thing is in other countries, they don't have the issues that we have here in the United States. They don't have high crime. Some countries don't have high crime. Some countries don't have SA offenses and things of that nature. You know, because the penalty for that is severe. Like severe. Not spending time in jail and getting 3 hots in a cot. No. You may be hung. You know, like that's real stuff. Like you steal something, you may get your finger cut off or your hand cut off. Like, and that's what deters them from doing things like that, which is why they can walk the streets alone and be safe, which is why they can do things like that, because those are those laws. That's not a bad thing. Just don't do it. Don't be out in the streets acting a fool. That's all it is. I mean, it's not that hard. If it is that hard, then you need to be locked up then. Like if it's that hard, you need to be locked up.
Exactly.
I don't think it's a bad thing. I really don't. You want to be out robbing people and killing people for no reason or unaliving people for no reason? I mean, come on. That's exactly where you deserve to be. Hurting little kids and stuff like that. Oh yeah, it's exactly where you need to be. No smacks on the wrist anymore. No pardons. No, none of that. No. Nope. Maybe you stand around and get stoned by the people. You know what I mean? Like if we had laws and stuff in ramifications like that, it'd be a whole different place. A whole different place.
A whole different place. That's right.
But see, part of that freedom and part of that Constitution does not include going out and just robbing people at gunpoint or assaulting people in any way, shape, or form. You know, things like that. You know, we know what goes on. I don't really need to repeat it, but that's not what the freedom is that's not what America's freedom is supposed to be. America's freedom is supposed to be we're sovereign. We know, like if something goes down and you get, sometimes things happen. Somebody dies, it is what it is. Let the townspeople figure out what it was, and it is what it is. But to just go out and just be horrible pillars of the community, that's not going to work. And it's not going to work. And that's all the way up to the top. Like when I say pillars, I'm talking judges, people that look down on somebody and sentence them, having bigger records than the person they're sentencing. Police officers that are supposed to serve and protect that are doing horrible things to people. I mean, this is all in our face. So why is it a bad thing? Why is that a bad? He's saying it like it's a bad thing. No, it's not. Because all people, no matter who you are, will have to pay for that. It's not a bad thing.
Exactly right. Good reaction. Good reaction. Let's go.
If you ask a Democrat what the fuck they President Joe Biden and they Vice President Kamala Harris did, they gonna say, you need to do your research. You need to do your research. Google. Remember Ricky Smiley say, oh, I know you could just Google what she done. Why you couldn't tell us, Ricky? Because I swear to God, in the last 4 days, these people in North Carolina shouldn't just be getting in no motherfucking house. And it was hot as fuck when they became homeless. They shouldn't be getting in no motherfucking house. Donald Trump had to come fly down there on this bird and say, what the fuck y'all doing over here? Look, check this out. Bring me all them trailers, all them apartments and shit that's open. Man, fill them bitches up. We gonna get these people here straight. We about to get the people started on working right fucking now. It took a grown man to come in office. You've been worrying about abortion this whole motherfucking time, huh? That's all you had on your motherfucking mind was getting abortions accomplished. That's it. You didn't give a fuck. And illegals, making sure you took care of the illegals. It'd be so criminal to not take care of these people that didn't put shit in the pot. You Democrats have showed your natural ass. I'm so glad I can report all this good ass news over and over and over. Because if I could tell you what my president done, 200 and some things in 4 days. This ain't no joke. Stop fucking playing.
Facts. Facts. Man's working. That's all I can say. He's working. Just like I said when the floods happened, somebody was out there campaigning for the election while Trump is down there with the people. What are you talking about? Like that, it shows you. And the reason why, if you think about the reason why the illegals are being taken care of is because they're undocumented. When you have things that are undocumented, you can get away with so much stuff because nobody's really looking for them. They're not documented. Nobody knows who they are, where they come from, or what anything. Of course we want you to come in. Of course we do. Of course we do. Come on now. What are you talking about? They're people. They have children. They have adrenochrome. Hello, allegedly. But that's why. Think about it. Think about it. You don't want to eat a skinny cow, do you? You want to eat a big fat cow. You're gonna feed that cow until it gets good and fat, then you're gonna slaughter that cow. What do you think they're doing? Because it's very obvious they don't give a damn about anybody but themselves, and they don't give a damn about them illegals either. Even though they make it seem like they do, but that's all on agenda as well. Just saying. Why are there crickets? Nobody got anything to say?
By now, many of you know that we keep vacillating between the 3D and the 5D, or between heaven and earth, right? Heaven being the 5D, earth being the 3D. Revelations talks about this time period where there'll be a choosing, where you have to choose which parallel reality, which earth that you want to go to. And I think right now, part of the reason why we're seeing such contrast in politics and in government and so many things is so that we can distinguish between what is 3D and what is 5D. So the contrast is there so that we can have an acknowledgement like, oh, that's different than kind of where I am. Otherwise, most of the time we're always shifting parallel realities. We're always going from one universe to the other. Every few seconds, every time you make a choice, you've just switched to a different parallel reality. And so because we're always switching between parallel realities, we can't always see the differences between the two, but you cannot miss them right now. We are in a state and a time when you can't miss it. First of all, let's talk about what a dimension is. What is a dimension? A dimension is simply a perspective. It's a way of thinking about something. That's it. Let's take geometry, for example. So The first dimension would be considered a point. That's it. It's just a point, right? That's the first dimension. So that's like, let's say that's you where you are right now. 2D, the second dimension, would be considered 2 points connected by a line. It represents completion. So me is a point, you're a point. And the two of us having this conversation right now, even though it's on TikTok, I'm connected to your point. That's a 2D connection. 1 point, that's a point, and we're connected by this line. So 2 points in a line is 2D. When you start getting into 3D, now we've got shape. We've got height and width and length and depth, right? It's like a cube, like think 3D cube, right? That's this 3D reality where things are created. 4D would be like a tesseract. You've seen the Marvel movies, like a tesseract. It looks like this cube over a cube and it just keeps spinning, right? That's the concept that I create my reality by the power of my thoughts, feelings, and words, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then we have the 5D, which I'm going to get into in a second. So again, sorry, that was just a small example. A dimension is a way of thinking about things. That's it. It's just a perspective. That's the simplest way I could describe what a dimension is. It is a way of thinking about things. You could think about it in terms of geometry. You could think about it in terms of mathematics, et cetera, et cetera. So when we talk about 3D versus 5D, where we are now, the split that we're having, it's two totally different ways of thinking. The way to know you're in 3D, how you know if you're in 3D, is people tend to have a victim mentality in 3D. They don't believe that I create my reality by power of my words. They believe that they are the victim. They believe that things happen to me, not for me. They spend time in judgment, whether it's micro judgment or major judgments or whatever. There are these judgments that they have about other people and themselves. There's a lot of blame. They blame other people. It's the government. It's Barack Obama. It's Donald Trump. It's taxation. It's my job. It's my manager. It's the weather. And it's the stars. They blame anything outside of themselves. That's how you know you're in 3D. You're in a 3D state. You're in a 3D mentality. Whereas in the 5D is a different perspective. It's a different level of thought. It says that my inner world creates my outer reality. So everything starts here and then it shows up on the stage out there. It says that things are happening for me at all times. All times. Things are always happening for me. It says that all things are always working out for my good, even though I might perceive them as bad. You see what I'm saying? It never blames, never judges. The 5D mentality is all love and light. It's just, you know, even if someone disagrees with you, have a different political perspective than you, I still love you and you get to have that perspective. It says that you get to be great. You get to have that perspective. I get to have mine. It's a different way of thinking. I'm telling you this so that you know that we are constantly, as a world, the society's humanity, vacillating between 3D and 5D, because the one that is sustained for longer is the timeline that you're going to permanently end up on at some point in the future. Right now, we're seeing the stark differences in dichotomy between 3D and 5D so that we can make a choice to be in the mentality of the 5D, to stay in the perspective of the 5D as long as possible. But until then, until we have made a choice and had that sustain itself for over months or years or however long we're in this middle waiting period, it's important for us in each moment to be aware of which reality am I in right now, the 3D or the 5D? Which friends am I listening to right now? What conversation are they having? If you're watching the news, you can very easily tell that it's more than likely going to be in the 3D, because it has to do with blame and they did this and blah, 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 blah. So you pay attention to your surroundings, pay attention to who you're with, the conversations that you're having. Be aware of, are these people in blame? Are they in judgment? Are they in guilt? Are they in shame? Or are they in, I create my reality? Are they in love and light? Are they in non-judgment? Are they in non-victimhood? Do they believe that all things are working for me as opposed to me? So just a couple of thoughts there on how to recognize the differences between 3D and 5D, and just wanted to make the definition simple of what a dimension is. Again, a dimension is what? A perspective. It is a way of thinking about things. 3D reality is a different way of thinking than the 5D reality. Earth, right? Earth versus heaven, 3D versus 5D is a big difference between the two. You create your reality. You create heaven where you are by the way you think and your perspective. And as you hold that belief, that 5D belief for a long time, other people begin to come into your field.
All right, I hope this has been helpful. I just felt the need to share that with you guys. For those of you guys who are new to following me, or if you just found me on your FYP, who am I? I am another you. I am an extension of you. I am a manifestation of you at another vibration. I am.
Who's over there panting like that?
Ooey,
Mm.
my dog.
And that's all that need to be said.
Yeah, that's why they call chess 5D chess, because a 5D chess player is always thinking of a different perspective.
That's right.
That makes complete sense.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is.
That's why I said some people won't even know that they've been left behind.
And that's all I got for now. Anybody got any final words?
No, I think we should do a live where we break down the speech, though.
Huh?
So I think we should do a live where we break down Trump's inauguration speech.
Yeah, we can do it tomorrow. Sure can. Cause I already got a lot of things already downloaded already. Especially him not putting his hand on the Bible. Let's talk about that tomorrow. About him not. Why did that happen? Let's break it down. Mm-hmm. Yes, the rabbit hole goes deep. Mm-hmm.
Salute.
Y'all in the bushes. We teach one over here in the portal. Drop down. Give your thoughts, your research. We teach each other around here. The road is narrow around here for a reason. Check it. Miss Uwe, in the final words?
No, not at all. I'll be looking forward to tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, I may pull it up and watch it so I can have a little more to say.
All right. You have a good night.
All right, you too. Salute.
Yeah, my people perish for lack of knowledge. They don't want to hear the real. It ain't exciting, but it's the truth. It's the truth. And like always, your girl, your goddess that I am, will be back so we can chit chat. Until then, salute.
I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I can't judge nobody. Oh no, 'cause I'm only human too. That's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, yeah. I can't judge nobody. 'Cause I'm only human too. That's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes. Listen, I went down to the club just to have a good time. Ain't really had nothing, nobody on my mind. I just wanna relax, yes sir. I wanna do my thing. Ooh, but here comes somebody swerving in my lane. Yeah, coming out your mouth about somebody else. When you know damn well you ain't doing too good yourself. Yes, always talking down on other people. You ain't no better than nobody. We all equal. I can't judge nobody. Oh no, 'cause I'm only human too. Oh yeah, that's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yes, yeah. I can't judge nobody. 'Cause I'm only human too. That's why I mind my own damn business. Honey, you should mind your business too. Oh yeah. 'Cause if they talk about you, they'll talk about me. Oh, maybe not to my face, y'all, but probably soon as I leave. Yeah, what's in your heart? One day it gotta come out. But I bet not hear my name come out your mouth. Yeah, Lord knows I'm humble, but I'm far from stupid. Ooh, I was raised in the ghetto. Don't make me prove it. Yeah, better let the song, let this be your lesson. To mind your business and count your blessing. Yes, 'cause I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. I ain't tryna judge nobody. I just wanna party. and your dress fit tight. Ooh, you smell so good, and you look so nice. I wanna get next to you, babe, if only for just one night. Girl, I've been trying so hard, trying to find the words to explain the way you move your body, baby, and make it hard to maintain. Ooh, I got to tell you, baby, the way that I feel, I can't sugarcoat it, baby. I gotta tell you like it is. Act like you know it. Girl, you've got it, and you might as well show it. Girl, you've got it. Act like you know it. Girl, you've got it, and you might as well show it. Girl, you've got it. Don't be shy. Girl, you've got it. Let's have a good time. Girl, you've got it. Girl, don't be ashamed. Girl, you've got it. Go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead, do your thing. Say you're looking real good tonight. I just really wanna know your name. Go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead, do your thing. Say you're looking real good tonight. I just really wanna know your name. Girl, you've